Hello, and welcome to another episode of my Rebel Inc. Let's Play series. This is Northstar for those new to the channel. Welcome for those returning, welcome back. Briefly, I should mention for the new people, disabled with long COVID, leaves me slower to think, to react sometimes, to make sense what I'm saying. That's especially the case right now. I am utterly exhausted, but because this disease leaves me disabled and unable to work, and our system is vile to disabled and mistreats them, finds a million ways to fuck over people who are on the bottom in the United States. I am an American, so I'm talking about the American system. Including, for instance, screwing me out of SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance, because one of the jobs I worked was for a university while I was a grad student. So making such work payroll tax exempt. um, and thus not eligible to earn Social Security Disability work credits, even though I worked for the same university for a period and wasn't taking full-time classes, did earn work credits. The work I did was literally some of the same type of work I also did after graduating for a private company, earned work credits there. So I got screwed. There was no rational reason not to have that job paid in payroll tax. And of course, jobs early in your career like that, they pay relatively less, but you still earn work credits. They cap out for a year, so you still are basically earning them at the same rate, unless you're making so ridiculous little money that you don't earn any at all. So you earn them with jobs that you be paying the least payroll tax in. So this is specifically designed to screw over young people by cheap amount of work credits when they become the cheapest. And screw over people get more education because our ruling class is very much interested in discouraging education these days. At least the Republicans are in the U.S. People lean that way. Um, let's see. Hmm. I need a military recruiter because I'm gonna probably need to just do like one or two coalition troops, and definitely can't afford to extend with how the rep's probably gonna go. But the national soldiers are not cost effective to invest in for quite a while. I'm trying to do things differently, see if I can't manage to win. Um, huh. Even when I did full access for the charities, which is kind of a net worth a few dollars, I wasn't able to stabilize quick enough. So I think I need the credit manager, and I'll have to go in debt some just so I can not suffer loss of stability, because even with starting green zones, I do suffer it. Do this, but I think the green zones do at least slow the loss of stability. I hope that's the case. Otherwise, this is stupid and pointless. I'll need to assign the remote specialist to a coalition soldier because I'm gonna have to fight in some remote areas. Could start with the garrison instead of a little bit of rep. Nah. Well, because insurgents are mostly capturing remote zones, not worth much. Shoot, I'll do the quartermaster. Not running the corruption consultant helps, but master's got any like a thing on his head. Anyways, the point of the core master is very much to get by with just the tiny number of coalition troops. Early on, I really have to go heavy on civilian initiatives with this guy. So this is gonna be tough, but I'm keep trying different things, and maybe I'll succeed finally. We'll see. With that HQ, I mean with that location, maybe. I need to control some of the mounds here. I also have to deal with attacks there. We'll see how this goes. I doubt this is winnable, but gotta give it my best shot. Actually, I'm already -4. I'm saving for urban outreach to come down a little. $5. Maybe I don't want to run the into negative. Wait, so soon? You know what? One of these. Do school supplies. Rolls out quick. I gotta stabilize zones. Wait for urban average to come down. $5. Don't have time to wait for it to come all the way to 4. There we go. $4. What? Should wait for inflation to come down. Touch more. Or supplies. Water expansion. And hey, there's water demand in Foxtrot, Lima. Basic sanitation, because all types of water and sanitation play into that. Let's grab advanced sanitation now. Fully solved the concern. And do universal justice because it gets me support. It's unaffected by inflation. How much? Costs. come down to $6. There we go. And they're going to take that zone. Can't stop it. Can't we stop this one though? Where is their camp? Oh, north of there. So after I push him back. Let's grab core healthcare. Really? There. Expanded healthcare. Ah. Just gonna have to hit that with an airstrike. As much as the debt sucks, it'd suck worse to lose. Resuming. Garrison will slow that zone's capture, if I'm wrong. At least it'll be harder for them to recapture again. If this cover fails, I'm screwed. Yeah. Refugee crisis. Prepare land, because need the pinion. Need the rep too. Grab. No, I'm almost down to being $12 for anti-corruption. I do lose rep. Going too much into debt. So I should at least wait. I think at 6% inflation, which I'm probably almost at. Let's chase these guys. Watch that inflation. Really? Maybe it's 5. must be another one of those camps somewhere around here. Do surveillance drones. There we go. Alright, this does cut into my support, but I can't afford to not. Need to hold this area. Can't stabilize zones that are adjacent to red zones easily, so surgeons targeting ancient sites. That's gonna suck. I have to publicly shame them, but that'll increase the recruitment. Alright, needing an corruption, even if that sends me slightly into debt. Like Spilly's not so bad now that I stabilized his zone. National assistance. I need to stabilize more, but I'm short on funds. That's not going to work. Here at least there's fewer fighters, so I'll chase them there. Publicly shame. That's going to increase their capacity. Just trying to keep this tank so it can go anywhere quickly. Need funds. How are they gathering intel when it's already full intel, whatever. Hmm. I need full access, or I'll suffer lack of stability, catastrophic amounts of it. Plus, I need the money for military stuff. Let's grab anti-corruption. So far, so very, very good. Infrastructure discussions, maybe the chairs do telecoms for me. And development. So if they do development, at least, yeah. They're not doing anything with their fighters, interestingly. I guess I'll push them away from this edge here. Practice their lack of jobs. Probably the next coalition soldier I bring in will be the remote expert because it will have longer in its deployment left. Highway is complete by charity. There we go, airstrike. Cost of victory there. Become very passive all of a sudden. I don't understand it. Oh, I missed that was under attack. Alright, anti-corruption. This is the full access for charity. Combat sensors for occasional help. That. Shoot. I need the coalition troops now. Doesn't make him move any faster. Well, there we go. An actual fight for the tanks. Telecoms, because the telecom concern. There's a camp there. Get it. Media office. It's cost-effective thing I can currently do. Support. These guys are fighting and not winning. Hmm. So I have to do this. Gotta stabilize the zone fast. What impossible. At least with the start. 30 minutes.